There he goes. Give us something good tonight.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming games, please visit us online at the ticket booth for available tickets.
Don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascots, the Coyote and the Golden Dancers. And be sure to carry water next home game. Everyone that attends will receive a Coyote t-shirt. You don't want to miss out. Hey fans, make sure to join us for next giveaway. A San Antonio Spurs home bag. Perfect for a trip to the Live Early Store. The World 2003. 7-3. Starting at 6. Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
MP, no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Now Golden State's starting 5. They've got MP, Kuminga out there with Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, tonight, all eyes will be on MP and Victor Wembanyama. Everyone knows they're two of the favorites for MVP this year. MP said he has a lot of respect for Wembanyama and how hard he plays, that he doesn't rely only on great skill and size. And I know for sure that that respect runs the other way as well. Kevin?
Yeah, Wembanyama has said this before, so I'm glad you throw that in there, David. It does go both ways. Thank you. Wembanyama outside. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wembanyama. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Jackson Davis in the corner. MP passes to Curry. Back to MP. From deep. And Curry the bucket on the assist by MP. Curry's got 6.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
On the wing, Murray. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Over to the wing. A 3 from Wembanyama. And Moody pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. MP kicks to Curry. Back to MP. Curry on the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Good on the shot.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
A nice shot by Moody.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Murray. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Johnson. Here's Vassell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And sometimes the fundamentals are all you need. Vassell drawing the foul with the pump fake.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And so he makes both from the line. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Murray from deep three-point territory. They get it back, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Kuminga kicks to Curry. MP finds Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Moody. MP inside. Sohan's there. Takes the 3. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got 5 now.
I think this is a progression step here for Kuminga. When he starts to hit threes consistently, watch out.
Murray, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to MP. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. Pass to Moody. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Nice defense from Kuminga.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow. I think MP saw that little gap there and then was really clever to exploit it with an on-target pass.
Now Murray. Down low. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Spurs trail by 7. Knocked loose. Pass to Sohan. Murray right side. Back to Sohan. Johnson wide open. He fires. Hits the 3-point bomb.
A priority for Johnson continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch like there.
And a wide open look for MP. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Vassell. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Out to the right wing. Jackson Davis finds Kuminga. MP looking around. From downtown, a 3-pointer is right on target.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell with it. Back to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Jackson Davis defending. Vassell, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Curry passes to Justice. They set the pick. Pass to Moody. Back to MP. Outside, Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Launches it. A rebound by the Spurs.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dry.
Murray with it. Back to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
MP against Murray. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And some changes here for the Warriors. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Klay Thompson comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. Outside for Miles. Here's Branham. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. 4-point game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 47 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Thompson for 3. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Wide open look here for Murray, and it's off from 3-point range. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Nuggets. MP kicks to Kuminga. MP outside. Kuminga screen on Murray. 6 on the shot clock. MP dishes to Kuminga. Thompson with the bucket.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Spurs trail by 7. Here's Branham. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. MP inside. He's covered by Murray. And the dunk by MP.
Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
Pass to Thompson. MP inside. Golden State moving it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Them one on Castle.
Klay Thompson never seems to get too rattled. A pretty even-keeled guy, and you can see that even when Klay's off the floor.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Murray. The Warriors also with a sub. Higgins is checked in. Floats it up for Kuminga. Stolen by Collins. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Looking to end the run. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats. Unbelievable move by MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Here's Branham. Last game he had 10 points. Over to the left wing. Here's Castle. It's good from long range.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Pajemski. Ogden against MP. Thompson passes to MP. Lock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. And that one's good, Brogdon.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
MP against Brogdon. Back to MP. Pass to Pajemski. MP inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Los Angeles. Pajemski on the wing. Back to MP. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Thompson finds Wiggins. And here's Thompson. And a miss there on the triple. Ball's knocked loose. MP rattling the rim.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Pass to Collins. Wembanyama left side. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot off that time. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his...
Oh, Kuminga, another one of these young guys with some serious bounce.
Spurs trail by 13. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. That one good for 2. Brogdon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty effective floater there. Most point guards in the league have one of those in their bag of tricks. This time it's Brogdon.
Out to Thompson. Back to MP. Wiggins outside. It's MP, top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Pajemski. Offline with his 3. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Collins. And it's Vassell in for Malcolm Brogdon.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
MP dishes to Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And both free throws good for MP. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Spurs trail by 16. Pass to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
MP.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Spurs shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Branham. Now, Sohan. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sohan's got 5 points so far.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Branham. Here's Castle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 12.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Murray with it. Now defended by MP. Yep, that one goes in there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Vassell, he's checked in for Castle. The Spurs shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
Moody's shot is off. Spurs trail by 13. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. MP against Murray. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
MP outside. Outside Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. MP kicks to Kuminga. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Kuminga's got 10 points in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Wembanyama, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Pass to Moody. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Take a look at the Warriors. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Spurs, down 5 spots from them.
And for the Warriors, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Will it go? Off target at the rim. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And timeout is called by Craig Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's see the stat sheet here for Moses Moody.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Murray for 3. Rebounded by Holmes.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 6 in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Sohan. Now Vassell. Murray outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Brandon Podziemski. Here's Sohan, defended by Kuminga. Tries it from the top of the key. It's deflected.
Such great instincts and athletic ability. Kuminga getting there to stop shots.
MP finds Kuminga.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
1:04 left in the first half. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Stolen by Collins. Johnson surveying the floor. Murray outside. Johnson outside. Now Collins. Over MP. trying to get something going. Murray, no good.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
MP against Murray. Pass to Jackson Davis. Kicks it out to MP. Puts it up from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes. MP's got 26.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Here's Murray up on top. Over MP, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Get ready for the man half-court shot. Drum roll. Here's the shot.
And hello, everybody.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard match. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half.
Murray could score without dominating the ball, and that time off the catch and shoot.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
On its way from Curry for 2, and it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 20 points for Stephen Curry. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Johnson's got 6 points.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Pass to Moody. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
MP kicks to Curry. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Murray against MP. It's Vassell on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Back to MP. Outside for Curry. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Spurs passing it around. Murray, good.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
Warriors have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Murray against MP. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Sohan, covered by MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. And the basket by Vassell.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Moody the pass to MP. Outside for Curry. Pulls it from 20. San Antonio with the rebound. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vassell wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Pass to Moody. Kicks it out to MP. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. MP finds Moody. No good from outside. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Pass to MP. Inside, outside for Curry. Here's MP. Curry dishes to MP. Right side, Kuminga. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Jonathan Kuminga. He's right around 17 points tonight, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And there's another turnover by the Warriors. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Warriors, number 1.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
What a play. MP getting it done on both ends.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Murray, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And here is MP. 28 points for him. Pass to Moody. MP against Johnson. Here's Jackson Davis. No good from 18. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Spurs have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Pass to Murray. Over MP. Murray, no good. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. MP outside. Back to Kuminga. Curry outside. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Kuminga against Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Warriors' shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. And stolen by Vassell. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Thompson. The 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray outside. Offensive rebound. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Justice the pass to Santos. Can't connect from short range. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-4 run. Murray outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 12 points in just the second half.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
MP inside. Murray on him. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Pajemski. Golden State moving it around. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Three-pointer. Vassell, no good. Warriors leading by 23. MP outside. Good, another from 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season. There's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Murray, the pass to Branham. Vassell with it. He's got 12. Here's Collins. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for the Warriors.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Spurs shooting in the 3rd quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Got a hand on it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
MP against Murray. Outside for Curry. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Murray against MP. Pass to Miles. And here is Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Castle.
2 minutes.
A 3 ball. And it's MP with the rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run. And another assist for him.
And he has his eyes set on that season assist record with every pass he makes.
Already, GA, he has the 2nd most and now continues to march towards that top spot. The Spurs shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Murray, the pass to Miles. Over Wiggins. No good there. On offense, here are the Warriors. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give them some space. Let them get to work.
1:14 left in the 3rd. And it's good for 2. Murray's got 21 in the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Castle. Here's Branham. He's got 5. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Branham's got 8 points.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Kuminga kicks to MP. Outside for Curry. MP inside. Pulls it up. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 15, Rui Santos.
Pass to Miles. Teardrop shot, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
9 seconds left in the 3rd. Outside for Curry. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
The shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. From the field, And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson and Wiggins slide in at the forward spots. Podziemski out there with MP. And it's Santos in at the 5. And San Antonio shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Wiggins left side. Back to MP. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
MP outside. Clock at 6. Thompson from long range. Rebound San Antonio.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time it's in rhythm and within the offense.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
With the floater, Warriors with the rebound. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson finds MP. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. MP's got 39.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Podziemski. Back to MP. Driving the lane, and MP throws it down.
MP just flexing there on that finish, pushing through the defense.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players, looking back at the statistics from any given season, deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Out to Thompson. Now, MP. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Collins. Got a piece of it. MP outside. No good with the triple.
Santos. First personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Vassell outside. San Antonio again missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Drops in the tray.
Well, you love the competitive fire from MP answering right back with a three of his own.
Here's Castle. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. MP, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Vassell, no good. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Castle. Collins. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Collins continues to play hard and determined to get inside to make it happen.
Thompson for 3. And another assist.
And the most assist record now has company. Amazing.
What a year it's been for him as he has carved up defenses with his passing all season long. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
MP outside. Collins grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Branham, the pass to Wembanyama, and he lays it straight in. 18 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Irving's checked in for Golden State. Sexton comes in for Wiggins. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Free throw good, MP.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Vassell against Sexton. For 3, Murray drills it from outside. Murray's got 24 points.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Outside for Sexton. Here's MP. Thompson finds Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. Back to MP. The kick out to Irving. And stolen by Vassell. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Vassell.
Just a great player in the open court. Johnson moves so well and able to complete that break.
Out to Thompson. MP outside. Golden State moving it around. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 20 points for him. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. MP outside. He takes it in, and MP throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Murray sets a screen for Vassell. And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Johnson outside. Here's the 3. Vassell, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And here's MP for 3. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, unloads from 9. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 22 points for Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Podziemski. MP dishes to Sexton. Here's Justice. Here's Podziemski. And good, he hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Vassell outside. Pass to Sohan. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Irving. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Andrew Wiggins.
Here's Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Just 4 to shoot. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game. Podziemski on the wing. Wiggins finds MP. Wiggins a screen on Murray. The 3 from MP. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And they cap off the season's...
And again, another assist.
Just put the ball in his hands. You know something good is going to happen. This is playmaking perfection.
The single season record for assists was already in his possession. But this season he's taken it to another level.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child
for upside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here he goes. Good, that's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Wembanyama, left side. Shoots over Holmes. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. MP against Murray. Justice the pass to Santos. Back to MP. There's a good screen. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Murray outside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about.
Michelle. How much of this incredible accomplishment is due to a shift in mentality? And do you look to score less on a night where you set the record for most assists in a game?
I'm a guy who looks to set his teammates up first and foremost, Michelle. So if my guys keep popping, why not keep feeding them? Same mentality as always. Joe.
So, what's harder, setting the single game record for assists, rebounds, or points?
They're all individual credit for group work. I mean, if you score, then more than likely someone set you up. And rebounds, they only happen if everyone boxes out. Assists are obviously a team thing, so I think they all mean the same, honestly.
That's great.
Thank you.
MTV dropped more dimes than a pocket meter this season.